Last June, the Supreme Court of the United States in a 6-3 decision called Jobs versus Jackson overturned an earlier court decision, which was famously known as, Roe v. Wade. We all know what occurred in 1973, which legalized abortion in the United States. Now, and according to Dobbs, Dobbs overturned Roe and returned the matter of the decision of whether abortion should be legal or not back to the respective states to decide. Now, here in Maryland, voters, it was a constitutional referendum in 1992, approved an amendment to the Maryland Constitution legalizing abortion up to the point of viability. Now, they did not define viability at the time, but there have been interpretations that it goes to about 24 weeks. So Maricé, the House of Delegates is seeking to enshrine a woman's right to choose in the Maryland Constitution. Well, we already have that. So what are they trying to do here?
This is creating an absolute floor where basically the state would be prohibited from restricting to act like and having access. So anywhere, the fiscally speaking, the state obviously through its budget, and appropriations, we can enshrine a right all day long. But if you are, taking away funding from Planned Parenthood or any kind of Title IX funding, then you are essentially saying, yes, the right is out there, but if you're not covered, then you're SOL. So that is this new legislation. What it would do is creates a floor, making sure that not only you have the right to an abortion, but you also have access to an abortion.
Well, it seems to me it's doing much more than that. It seems to me that it's opening the door for late-term abortions, which is contrary to the constitutional amendment that was that was approved in 1992. Why do we want to go beyond the standards that we already have?
You still want me to address that? Anything,
yeah, sure.
Anything that precludes a decision made by a woman is not the place for the government. So I would absolutely be in favor and supportive of Speaker Jones' new legislation.
Okay, so Laurie, I'll just, I don't need to rephrase the question. I mean, we have the constitutional right to an abortion based on the 1992 referendum. Right. Why do we need to make changes?
We don't. They're really trying to cement everything, but also add more. It's not just about the woman's right to choose. The language is very vague, and it has wording that say including but not limited to, which makes you wonder, what else could this possibly mean? For example, it might mean that a man would have no voice at all if he's the father, that he would have no voice at all. It also could mean that when you look at a prior bill last year, it included wording about perinatal, which could mean 28 days after birth, which could mean that for failure to act, which means, you could just leave a baby out without feeding the baby for 28 days and the mother would not be at fault. That was a bill that was out there last year that didn't make it through, but that might be encompassing in this language here that they're trying to pass. It's not necessary to do this. We have one of the strongest laws on abortion in the United States. And we're actually becoming a magnet for all the other states to come here for abortions. So, do you want to be more of a magnet? Maybe so. Maybe that's what
I just want to make it understood, for the viewers, that the Dobbs decision did not ban abortions in Maryland.
Correct.
Our state constitution still provides for that.
That's right. Yes.
Right. And so, and by enshrining and furthering, educating the public and saying that the state cannot restrict access. So that's what this is about. And then just going off of, being able to provide the services of abortion. Yes, the legislature has also increased the types of providers that can also perform these abortions.
Did that last year.
Well, and does it mean that you can have an abortion all the way up to the birth? it doesn't say now, is it about viability at like 22 weeks or whatever, or is it now going past that? So I have a lot of questions about this and don't think that
Well, I
we
think
need
that's
to
the
go
clear
further with
intent.
our
I
current
think that's
laws.
the clear intent
Yeah.
is to go beyond the viability standard that already exists. Anyway, I
Right.
want to thank you both for weighing in on that subject.